The sun hasn't risen yet, but the city already hums with a quiet energy just beneath the surface. The air is cool and tinged with the faint scent of tatami mats and distant cherry blossoms. My day as a high school student in Tokyo has already begun, even before the city's first train rumbles to life. My alarm blares at 6, its sharp sound cutting through the gentle quiet of my room. I silence it, savoring a few seconds in my warm futon, cocooned in softness, before I fold it away with practiced hands, a ritual passed down through generations. I wash my face with cold water, the shock jolting me fully awake, the sensation crisp and bracing against my skin. Then I put on my crisp school uniform, black trousers, white shirt, blue blazer. The fabric is stiff, the collar snug, each piece a symbol of discipline and belonging. Appearance matters. I check my hair and collar in the mirror, while making sure every detail is perfect. It's a small act of pride, a way to show respect for myself and my school. In the kitchen, my mother prepares a traditional breakfast, rice, the aroma filling the house and mingling with the earthy scent of miso. Grilled fish sizzles softly, miso soup steams in lacquer bowls, and tamagoyaki, sweet rolled omelet, adds a touch of warmth and color. We eat quietly, the only sounds the gentle clink of chopsticks and the soft murmur of itadakimasu. These moments are precious, a calm before the day scatters us in different directions. After breakfast, I brush my teeth, the minty taste sharp and refreshing, washing away the last traces of sleep. I pack my heavy school bag, feeling the weight of textbooks and the responsibility they represent. I grab my bento lunch, carefully prepared by my mother, each item arranged with care, a small piece of home to carry with me. I say, "Itekimasu" as I leave. My mother replies, "Derashai." These words are more than routine. They're a blessing, a wish for safety and success. At the Genkan, I slip on my shoes, feeling the cool floor beneath my feet, and step into the awakening city. The streets are still quiet, bathed in the soft light of dawn, but the day is already in motion, neighbors bowing and greeting, the distant rumble of delivery trucks. My morning ritual is a blend of tradition and routine, each step grounding me in my family's history and preparing me for the challenges ahead. Every step, from folding my futon to the family exchange at the door, connects me to my home and culture, reminding me that I am never alone. I feel the weight of my bag and the promise of a new day as I head out, each breath filled with anticipation and hope. The city is waking up, and so am I. The world feels fresh, full of possibility. My journey to school begins, shaped by small rituals and quiet determination. Each step is a reminder of where I come from and where I'm going. Each morning, I carry a piece of home with me, sometimes a lucky charm, sometimes just the memory of my mother's gentle voice. The routine is strict, but it gives me focus, a sense of purpose that guides me through the day. I'm ready for whatever the day brings, challenges, surprises, and small victories. This is the start of a typical day in my life, a day shaped by tradition, family, and the quiet strength of morning rituals. My commute is a daily adventure through Tokyo's busy streets, where the city wakes up in a symphony of sights and sounds. I walk 10 minutes to the train station, weaving through streams of students, office workers, and the occasional cyclist dodging puddles from last night's rain. Punctuality is crucial. Being late is not an option. Even the shopkeepers seem to move with purpose, bowing as they open their doors. At the station, rush hour crowds pack the platform. The air buzzes with announcements and the rhythmic beeping of ticket gates. We line up neatly, following painted guides, waiting for the train. There's an unspoken choreography to it all. When it arrives, we board in order, even if it means being gently pushed inside by the station staff in their crisp white gloves. Inside, it's silent, except for the soft hum of the train. People read, check their phones, or doze, swaying gently with each turn. I review notes or read, making the most of the 30-minute ride. Sometimes, I spot a mother quietly entertaining her child with a picture book. Students from many schools fill the train, each group marked by their uniforms. Some exchange sleepy greetings, others share a quiet laugh. The cityscape shifts from skyscrapers to quiet neighborhoods as we travel. In spring, cherry blossoms blur past the window. In autumn, golden ginkgo leaves catch the light. At my stop, I join classmates for the final walk to school. The smell of fresh bread drifts from a bakery, and sometimes I spot a familiar face from the neighborhood. Some ride bikes, others walk, but we all share this daily transition from home to school. Occasionally, friends race their bikes, their laughter echoing down the street. The school gate comes into view and we greet each other with a bow. Ohayo gozaimasu. Teachers stand at the entrance offering warm smiles. The commute is more than travel. It's a shared experience that connects us. Sometimes, a friend shares a last-minute joke before we part ways. It's a time to prepare mentally for the day ahead. I often see students tracing kanji on fogged-up windows, lost in thought. The journey is routine, but never dull. Every face tells a story: an elderly man reading the news, a child peering curiously at the passing scenery. Each morning, the city pulses with energy and purpose. Sunlight glints off glass buildings as the city's rhythm builds. By the time I reach school, I'm fully awake and ready to learn. There's a sense of anticipation as we step through the gates. The day truly begins at the school gate, as the bell rings and the city's morning adventure gives way to new lessons and possibilities. At school, I head straight to my shoe locker. No outside shoes allowed inside. This tradition keeps the school clean and symbolizes leaving the outside world behind. I swap for my indoor uwabaki slippers, a small ritual that marks the start of the school day and helps everyone feel at home. The hallways buzz with students chatting, laughing, and greeting friends as I make my way to Class 2B. We stay with the same classmates all year, building strong bonds and a sense of community. The classroom feels like a second home. Teachers move between rooms. We remain together, like a family. This stability helps us support each other, both academically and personally. In the classroom, we greet our homeroom teacher with a respectful bow, a gesture that shows gratitude and sets a respectful tone. Bags by our desks, we prepare for the day's lessons, chatting quietly and helping each other get organized. Morning homeroom begins. Attendance, announcements, and a formal greeting led by students. It's a time for sharing news and building teamwork. We stand, bow, and say "Onegaishimasu," let's work well together. This phrase reflects the spirit of cooperation and mutual respect. A short study period follows, sharpening our focus for the day. The classroom is calm, filled with quiet determination. The school bell rings, a familiar melodic chime that signals the start of first period. Its sound is both comforting and motivating, marking the rhythm of our day. This structured routine sets a serious, respectful tone, reminding us of the importance of learning and discipline. Every morning, these rituals create order and discipline, but also foster a sense of belonging and shared purpose. The day of learning officially begins, guided by tradition, respect, and the gentle ring of the school bell. Our school day is divided into 50-minute periods, with short breaks in between. Each lesson is carefully structured and time is managed with precision. We study core subjects: Japanese, math, science, social studies, English, and also enjoy PE, music, and art. Teachers often blend lectures with group activities, encouraging us to work together and learn from each other. Lessons are traditional, with the teacher leading from the front, but hands-on activities and demonstrations are common, especially in science and art classes. We listen carefully and take notes, but technology is also used to make learning interactive. Asking questions is rare, discipline and focus are expected. When called on, we stand to answer, showing respect. Bowing to teachers is a daily routine reflecting the deep respect for educators in Japanese culture. Breaks are brief bursts of energy. Students chat, grab drinks, then hurry back to their seats. Friendships are built in these short moments. The quick shift from noise to silence shows our discipline and respect for learning. After classes, it's cleaning time, osoji. This is a unique part of Japanese education. Students, not janitors, clean the school, sweeping, wiping, even scrubbing bathrooms. It teaches us responsibility and humility. We work in teams, learning responsibility and respect for our environment. Cooperation is a key value in Japanese schools. Cleaning is part of our education, not a chore. It's a time to bond and take pride in our shared space. It builds teamwork and pride in our school and helps us develop a sense of community. The routine is demanding, but it shapes our character and teaches us perseverance. Each day we learn more than just academics. Japanese education is about respect, teamwork, and growing together as a community. Lunchtime is a highlight. 45 minutes to relax and connect. We eat in our classroom, moving desks into small groups. Sharing this time with friends makes every meal special. Most bring homemade bento, rice, a main dish, and colorful sides carefully arranged. Each bento is unique, reflecting the care and creativity of the person who made it. Some students have kyushoku, a balanced school lunch served by classmates on duty. Serving each other builds teamwork and responsibility. Before eating, we say itadakimasu. Thank you for the food. This simple phrase reminds us to appreciate every meal. Lunch is a time for laughter, stories, and friendship. We often share bites from our bento, discovering new flavors and favorites together. After eating, we say, "Gochisu-sama deshita," expressing gratitude again. These words connect us to tradition and to each other. We clean up, pack away our bento, and prepare for afternoon classes. Working together makes the transition smooth and quick. Lunchtime is more than a meal, it's a lesson in gratitude and community. The variety of bento boxes sparks conversation and brings us closer. These small rituals connect us to each other and our culture. Sharing meals helps us learn about respect, kindness, and the joy of giving. The break recharges us for the rest of the day. The joy of bento is not just in the food, but in the memories and friendships we create together. When classes end, a new world opens up. Club activities, or bukatsu, begin. Almost every student joins a club, and the choices are endless: sports, arts, science, literature, and even unique clubs like robotics or manga. Sports clubs are intense: baseball, soccer, kendo, tennis, and martial arts, with daily practice and weekend tournaments that bring the whole school together. The senpai-kohai system is at the heart of every club, teaching respect, mentorship, and creating lasting bonds between older and younger students. Culture clubs are just as vibrant: music, art, drama, calligraphy, tea ceremony, manga, photography, and even science clubs where students experiment and innovate. I'm in the calligraphy club, practicing kanji with brush and ink, while my friends in manga club create their own comics, and others in science club build robots for competitions. Clubs are a second home where we learn teamwork, discipline, and pursue our passions, whether it's preparing for a debate, rehearsing for a concert, or working on a group project. Teachers act as advisors, guiding us, cheering us on at competitions, and building informal bonds that go beyond the classroom. Club life is a vital part of our education, shaping friendships and character. Some of my best memories are from late-night rehearsals, last-minute preparations, and celebrating victories together. We spend hours after school growing as individuals, supporting each other through challenges and sharing small moments that become unforgettable. The bonds we form often last a lifetime. Many alumni return to visit, sharing stories and advice. Clubs teach us skills beyond academics: leadership, organization, creativity, and how to work with others toward a common goal. These after-school hours are where some of our best memories are made, whether it's a big win, a heartfelt goodbye, or just sharing laughter with friends. School is more than just classes. It's a community brought to life by the energy and spirit of our clubs. After club activities, the sky is already darkening as I finally leave school. The city lights flicker on, painting the streets with a gentle glow. There's a quiet energy in the air as I walk home, my footsteps echoing softly on the pavement. The school is nearly silent now. Only a few voices linger as friends say their goodbyes. I wave to my classmates, feeling a mix of relief and nostalgia as I step out into the cool evening air. The evening train is crowded but calm. Students fill the seats and aisles, some quietly chatting, others lost in their books or music. I find a spot by the window, watching the city rush past as I reflect on the day's lessons and laughter. Sometimes we stop at a convenience store, drawn in by the warm lights and the promise of a quick snack. We laugh about the day's events, sharing stories over onigiri or sweet bread before heading our separate ways. When I finally reach home, I slide open the door and call out, "Tadaima, I'm home." My mother's gentle "okari" welcomes me back, and the familiar scent of dinner fills the air. This simple exchange always brings a sense of comfort and belonging, reminding me that no matter how busy the day, home is a place of warmth and support. I take a long, relaxing bath, letting the steam and warmth wash away the fatigue from my body. It's a quiet moment to unwind, to let my thoughts drift and settle. Dinner with my family is a cherished time. We gather around the table, sharing stories from our day, laughing together, and reconnecting after hours apart. After dinner, I settle at my desk for a few hours of study. Homework and exam prep are always waiting, but I find a quiet rhythm in the routine, determined to do my best. Some classmates head off to cram school, but I choose to study at home. By 11, exhaustion sets in, and I know it's time to rest. I lay out my futon, set my alarm, and sink into the softness, my mind replaying moments from the day as I drift towards sleep. My days are long and demanding, filled with challenges, learning, and friendship. Each experience shapes who I am becoming. As I look out the window one last time, I realize that each day, no matter how tiring, prepares me for the future. This is the life of a Japanese high school student, full of effort, growth, and hope for tomorrow.